For nearly 2 decades, the blaze that swallowed Claire Morris on a lonely Aberdeenshire lane in May 1994 looked like pure tragedy. The 32-year-old nurse perished inside a flaming Daihatsu, while her husband Malcolm escaped unscathed. At the graveside, Claire's brother Peter clasped Malcolm's trembling fingers through shared tears, certain they mourned the same loss. Peter never imagined those fingers had sealed the seatbelt around his dying sister. Malcolm John Webster entered the world on April 18, 1959, in London's Wandsworth. His father, a senior fraud detective, commanded respect. His mother had once worn a nurse's uniform. Yet young Malcolm craved spotlight through darker means. He staged collapses, sparked blazes that earned him the label Pyro, and invented terminal illnesses to harvest pity. Dropping out at 15 with 0 credentials, he bounced between odd jobs: nurse, refuse collector, driver, always chasing the easiest path. His mantra? Let others sweat while you reap the reward. In 1989, age 30, he landed a pediatric post at an Abu Dhabi hospital. Within half a year, 3 toddlers under 6 suffered fatal heart failures on his shifts. Colleagues later claimed he injected himself with insulin. Suspicion fell on the children as trial subjects. No charges stuck. Rumor says his father's rank smoothed the exit. Back in Britain by 1991, Malcolm charmed Claire Morris, another nurse, at Aberdeen Royal Infirmary. Peter found him witty and warm. Claire fell hard. Her mother Betty felt an icy unease she couldn't name. September 1993 brought wedding bells. 8 months later, Claire's sparkle, her sparkle dimmed. Exhaustion, fogged thoughts, total dependence on Malcolm, unknown to her. Nightly doses of Temazepam turned her into a puppet. Days before the end, she confided in friend Leslie, "Something's wrong. I can't stay awake." Weeks earlier, Malcolm had rehearsed by nosing their car into a ditch. On May 27, 1994, he chose a deserted stretch between Oyne and Tarvis. He sedated Claire until limp, parked beside a tree, doused the interior, and struck the match. An off-duty officer arrived. Malcolm insisted he traveled alone 3 times, seconds before the tank erupted. Hospital checks showed 0 trauma, yet Malcolm donned a neck brace for the funeral. Peter squeezed that brace-clad hand, convinced grief bound them. "I gripped the palm of her killer," he later said. Grief masked the hand that lit the match. Firefighters spotted the scam instantly. No skid marks, no impact scars, speed too low for accident. Leslie found epilepsy pills in the cottage despite no diagnosis. Police brushed aside whispers. Death stayed accidental. Malcolm pocketed £200,000 in policies, splurging on a Land Rover, a yacht, and gifts for fresh targets. Enter Felicity Drumm, New Zealand oncology nurse, met in Saudi Arabia 1996. They wed April 1997. Honeymoon night 1, a cup of tea, then 36 hours of blackout. Breakfast another morning triggered double vision and marathon sleep. Throughout pregnancy, meals tasted metallic. She staggered like drunk. Son Edward arrived November 1998 with raging eczema that vanished once Malcolm left. 3 suspicious house fires scorched their trail, Scotland, then Auckland. Malcolm siphoned $140,000 NZD from joint accounts, forged 9 life policies worth $750,000 on Felicity. February 12, 1999. En route to close a house deal, Malcolm claimed steering failure at 60 miles per hour toward a pole. Felicity seized the wheel. Perfect response. Car ditched harmlessly, boots stuffed with petrol and papers. He begged her to stay inside. She fled, phoned her lawyer. 1 week later, rural drive north of Auckland. Felicity sipped from a water bottle, woke in passenger seat deep in forest. Malcolm returned raging. "Why are you conscious?" Her ringing phone saved her. Boot again held accelerants. Hair tests confirmed chronic sedation, even through pregnancy. Felicity confronted him. He shrugged. "You'd have died content." He wanted her silent, solvent, and ashes. She reported. He bolted with $390,000, leaving her $12. New Zealand issued warrants, arson, drugging, intent to disable. Scottish police drag feet. Malcolm resurfaced courting Christina Willis, 2002, borrowing cash, torching hard drives, faking cancer. No kill attempt, bigger fish swam nearby. December 2005. Simone Banerjee, wealthy NHS manager in Oban. Malcolm shaved his head, claimed leukemia, inherited her will, punctured her life jacket for an Atlantic accident. Club embezzlement finally pinged authorities. Felicity's sister Jane, at a UK conference, connected identical crashes 11,000 miles apart. Operation Field launched 2008. A 14-year-old liver sliver, duaxed via new science, screamed Temazepam. 92.4% match. Claire never held a prescription. 5-year probe interviewed 1,000 souls, gathered 1,200 exhibits, spanned 6 nations. Trial opened February 1, 2011. Glasgow High Court, longest single defendant case in Scottish history. Prosecution laid 50 days. Defense admitted liar, cheat, thief, but not murderer. Jury needed under 4 hours. Guilty murder, guilty attempted murder, guilty fraud cascade. July 5, 2011. Life, minimum 30 years. Judge, cold, callous, zero remorse, ongoing female threat. Claire's original stone erased his name. Counsel barred shared burial. Peter Morris died, 2019, age 56, justice warrior. Webster, HMP shots, expects prison grave. Parole 2041, age 82. If this chilled you, hit like for Winds of Thought and drop your wildest true crime theory below.